So the important part from the vocabulary is that our third thing that we're going to be doing is the elimination method. And when we do elimination method, it has to be in standard form, which is ax plus b y equals c. So both our equation 1 and 2 should be in this form. Linear combination basically means that we're going to be multiplying, using the multiplication part of it, by multiplying one or both of the equations by either a negative one or another number to eliminate one of the variables. These steps are really good. So step 1 through 4 explain what to do. Step 5 is just checking your answer by substituting your ordered pair into one of the into your equations. If the left side equals the right side, then it's checks out. If you didn't take these notes, I would pause it so you could have enough time to write the notes down. So for this problem, remember the key thing about working on this is to analyze your coefficients. So if you notice on both the x's, we're going to have, let me go back and go. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. If you notice for equation 1, we have a 1 here and a 1 there. So there's an invisible positive 1 here and a positive 1 there. For equation 2, there's an invisible positive 1 there and a negative 1 there. So we have to analyze and figure out what letter we're going to get rid of. So we're looking for, to make our life easier, if you find any opposites, then that's the variable you're going to eliminate. Since these are not opposites, I'm not going to eliminate the x's. But if you notice, we have opposites for the y. And what I mean by opposites, it's the same number, it's just, and one is positive, one is negative. So those are opposites of each other. So what's going to happen is we're going to cancel the y's because they're opposites of each other. So I'm going to draw my line right here and we're going to cancel those out. We're going to eliminate them. And then step 2, we are going to add straight down and solve for x. So we're going to have 1 plus 1, that is 2x. The y's went away, became 0, so it goes away. 13 plus 5, that's 18. Divide both sides by 2, and we're going to get that x is equal to 9. So we have the first part of our ordered pair, which is 9. Now we're going to get this piece right here, and you're going to substitute into the equation that looks the easiest. In this case, I'm going to say we're going to substitute it into equation number 1. So I'm going to get that 9, and I'm literally going to replace that x. So now I'm going to have 9 plus y is equal to 13. I'm going to subtract 9 from both sides. And I'm going to have y is equal to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 4. So my answer would be 9, 4. This is my solution for the ordered pair. Okay, same. This one is a lot like the other one. If you notice, for equation 1, we have a positive 1 here and a positive 1 there. They're invisible. And for equation 2, we have a 2 and a negative 1. We are looking or analyzing our coefficients. Since these are not opposites, but these are opposites because we have a positive 1y and a negative 1y. I don't have to multiply by anything, so we're going to just eliminate those, and then we're going to add straight down. So 1 plus 2, that's 3x. 5 plus 4, that's 9. Divide both sides by 3. And we're going to get that x is equal to 3. So now we have half of our ordered pair. We got the x part. We need to find our y. So that means we are going to substitute this x. And again, you can substitute it to equation 1 or a 2. I'm going to substitute it to equation 1 just because there's all of those numbers are positive. So I'm going to put that 3 there. And that's going to give me 3 plus y is equal to 5. And then I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. And I'm going to get y is equal to 2. So that means my ordered pair here would be 3, 2. Pretty straightforward. A little bit less work because there's no solving for a specific letter. This is our last problem for today. It's a little bit different. On this one, you will have to multiply by a number, so you will have to eliminate something. So we're going to look at our equation. So again, this is equation 1, and this is equation 2. If we analyze our coefficients, this is a 2 right here, and we have an invisible negative 1 in front of the x, and we have an invisible negative 1 in front of the y. If I want to get rid of x's, then I need to make sure that these are opposites. So this would have to be a positive 2. This would have to be a negative 2. If I want to get rid of the y's, then I need to make this into a negative 4, and this stays as a positive 4. Whatever I decide to change, I have to multiply the whole equation by that. So then the next question you have to ask yourself, do you want to get rid of the x's or do you want to get rid of the y's? In first period, we got rid of the y's, so I'm just going to stick with that so we're a little bit more consistent. So if I want to get rid of the y's, that means I need to change this negative 1 into a negative 4. So I need to multiply the top equation by a positive 4, because a positive 4 times a negative 1 gives me a negative 4. So we're going to have 4 times this is going to give me 8x. 4 times this is going to give me a negative 4y. 4 times negative 6 is going to give me negative equals to negative 24. The bottom equation is going to stay the same. So equation 2 is going to stay the same. So that's going to be just negative 1x or negative x plus 4y is equal to 17. I'm going to draw the line and just got to add straight down. These are eliminated. That's what I wanted to do. And I'm going to get 8x minus 1x, that is 7x. Negative 24 plus 17, that is negative 7. Divide both sides by 7, and you're going to get that x is negative 1. So we have, or for order pair, we have negative 1, and I need to find my y. You can plug it into either the first equation or the second equation. To make it a little bit easier, let's plug it into my first equation. That means without the 4. So you're going to have 2 times that negative 1 minus y is equal to negative 6. That is negative 2 minus y is equal to negative 6. Add the 2 to both sides, and I get negative 4. Divide both sides by negative 1, and you should get y is equal to positive 4. So this is your ordered pair.